I have only one question for you. Are you going to listen to Left-Handed Radio? If yes, listen to Left-Handed Radio. If not,
why not?
Hello again from the RNDC, or specifically the Benjamin Ward Visit Center here in Rikers Island. This is the podcast for laundry. I'm your host, Brett Davis. If this is your first time listening, welcome. This is a show that's meant to be listened to while you're doing your laundry. Also, additionally, I am doing it from prison for breaking and entering and what is referred to as sex crimes, but don't get turned off by that. And my guest here tonight this afternoon, is Tynan DeLong.
Hey, man. Thanks for having me.
Don't get creeped out by the sex crimes. It's just what they call it.
Yeah.
When you masturbate in someone's apartment that you don't live in.
Yeah. I don't really want to go into that.
I didn't mean to get it on the wrong foot. You're America's sweetheart. You are a very hilarious performer. You make videos and short films that people have seen. Maybe you've seen on the special without Brett Davis as a regular character performer.
I'm in and out of the special. I'm very happy to be on the podcast. Wish it were under better circumstances, of course.
Well, the circumstances aren't so bad for me.
I don't know. I mean, it's prison. It's not great, I would say.
Okay. Well, in the ecosystem that is prison, I think I'm doing pretty well for myself, especially this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you? Did you get in with a crew?
Yeah, I've got a crew.
Okay.
Sort of the Muslim Brotherhood guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum.
Huh. All right.
You say alaikum salam.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's not the group I would have thought you would have run with, but I guess I'm not in prison. Okay. Right back at you.
So is this your first time in a correctional facility?
Yeah.
Congrats.
I don't know if congrats is the right word. I'm a little bit tired right now.
What's the matter?
Well, the deal to get here.
Oh yeah, it's like hard.
Yeah, it's hard. It's exhausting to wake up at 5 a.m.
I mean, I wake up at 5 a.m. too.
Well, I assume that's the prison.
It was like
I'm not,
and we all have to wake up at the same time.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure there's a lot of screaming throughout the night that kind of keeps you up. That's what I've heard.
There's some screaming, but I kind of tune it out now.
Okay.
There's always a little bit of screaming in my head.
All right. Well, I had to wake up at 5 a.m. Then I'd take a bus to another building.
Did they do the strip search this time?
Yeah, they did. Yeah. I wasn't really into that.
Yeah. Did they take anything away from you, like belts or whatever?
They took my vape pen.
Oh, yeah. Probably think you're going to keister that in.
Yeah. I took my shoelaces. I don't have any shoelaces right now.
Mm-hmm. It's a cool look, though.
With no shoelaces?
Yeah, it's sort of like the tongue of your shoes kind of flopping out.
Yeah, I guess.
Like feet. Marnie the dog.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I guess it is kind of like that. My feet keep falling out of my shoe. Mm-hmm. That's not the most comfortable. But, you've done a lot for me in the past, so I made that trek out here for you. And,
thank you for remembering.
Yeah, it's I feel like I owed you. So
we're even.
We are definitely even.
I wish more people felt like they owed me because they do, but they don't come and visit me.
Yeah. No, I heard you. I heard you on one of the previous episodes. It sounded like you were kind of upset I didn't come and visit you. So I'm here.
I didn't even realize I brought that up in a previous episode.
Yeah, you did. You mentioned it, and I'm just
I hope you didn't feel guilted to come here.
I No, cool. I wanted to.
Sick.
I wanted to come here.
What's your turge?
With my detergent. I go to the Clean and Green around my house. So
I've heard about this Clean and Green. They've got the unique detergent that they have there.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what brand it is, but it's eco-friendly.
It's an original brand by this Clean and Green.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is generally Park Slope area.
Yeah, I'm in the Park Slope area.
I miss laundromats.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's kind of an annoyance for me. It's not my favorite thing to do.
I mean, I keep thinking the Clean and Green was on my bucket list, and while I was, being selfish and going off to LA and then running around the city, kind of homeless, and I never made the trip to Park Slope to this Clean and Green, and now who knows when I can do it.
You get out in like what, a year or something?
Roughly with good behavior, maybe earlier.
Well, I guess you can go when you get out. I'll tell you what, it's not that interesting.
I bet it's actually very interesting if you know the history and the science behind everything.
There's a sign in the Clean and Green that says "Shirt happens." I thought you might get a kick out of that.
Okay, can I just tell Officer Rossetti here?
Sure. Yeah,
Officer Rossetti.
Yeah.
Tynan, tell him what. So there's this laundromat in Park Slope.
Sit down, Davis.
Sorry. There's a laundromat in Park Slope, and they've got a sign on it, and what does it say?
Yeah, the laundromat has a sign that says "Shirt happens." He likes it.
He likes
it.
Getting a
kick out of it.
Sit down, Davis.
Sorry. I keep trying to hug him.
Oh,
One of these days he's gonna let me.
I think like no contact's one of the big rules.
It is one of the big rules, but I've seen it happen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to worry about me. I won't be touching anyone. So. Yeah. But that's the Clean and Green. It's small. There's a bathroom.
Yeah. What's that like?
The bathroom?
Yeah.
It's one toilet. It's got the 99-cent soap.
I bet it's a white toilet.
Yeah, it's a white toilet.
I sit on a silver toilet. No.
Yeah.
Pretty unimpressive.
I'm sure it's like one of those ones without a seat.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I've seen those before.
Cold.
It looks very cold, kind of dirty.
I keep it clean. I keep my space clean.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Do you got a cellmate?
No, not at the time. No,
okay.
I'm just kind of rolling free. So
Okay.
Doing what? No one's gonna stop me from masturbating in my room now. Not that it was my room that I masturbated in. Again, if you want to check this out, please check out our Patreon. You'll hear exclusive audio of me breaking and entering into former guest Pat Burns' home and doing what I do. That is with your donation and support of the Podcast for Laundry.
Yeah, you are offering people clips of you masturbating in Pat Burns' house?
I never thought about it that way, but yeah.
Kind of what it sounds like what you just said.
Really check it out, and thank you for those that support us. Yeah.
I don't have anything to do with that. I don't want to be involved with that one.
So we were talking about Turge.
What's your Turge?
So you use the Clean and Green?
Yeah, use the Clean and Green.
Okay.
And I go there about once every 2 weeks. It's kind of a P in the A.
Oh, yeah. A pleasant interaction always?
No, it's a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, I got to lug my big old bag of laundry over there and do laundry. The women there are very nice, though.
Oh, my God. What are their names?
I don't know.
Oh, you gotta find out for me.
She always calls me sweetie, though, so very nice.
Yeah. The ladies at my place, I didn't even tell them I was going to prison. Maybe, would you mind doing that for me?
You want me to tell them?
I know.
You're in prison.
I lived in Bushwick when I had a home, and there was a local laundromat that I would go to. And if you could just tell the women that work there, I could give you the address.
I'll try. I'm pretty busy lately.
Right off the Jefferson stop, so it'll be a 40-minute trip.
Yeah, I'm in Park Slope, so that's a little bit out of the way for me. But you can give me that.
It's 24 hours, so you could go at any point.
Yeah. If next time I'm out there, if I remember, I will definitely do it. Okay. If I remember, for sure. If I remember, yeah.
Well, talking about Turge, I want to direct your attention to this big jug I've placed on the table. This is from the Bob Barker Company, which is America's leading detention supplier. It is not related to the Price is Right host. You could Snopes that. But normally I would have a bottle of Tide on the table. But instead, I've got this big jug of Bob Barker Industrial soap. So if at any point you want to turn the tide of the conversation, just grab old Bob Barker and flip him around and,
Turn the Bob Barker.
Well, yeah, you'll turn the tide of the conversation.
I don't know if that pun works with the bottle of Bob Barker.
You'll tide say, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't use Tide. There's a lot of petrochemicals in Tide.
Well, yeah, it's a good if you don't mind the petrochemicals. But.
Yeah, a lot of those chemicals can cause like skin irritations and headaches.
Yeah,
and so I steer clear of like Tide. And any sort of laundry detergent with chemicals in it would really be bad for you.
You're using the clean. Can I ask you about Joe Rumrill?
Sure. Yeah. He's a close personal friend of mine. What's up?
Has he been hanging around with Tidey?
Yeah. I've seen her at some functions, some social functions.
Brings her to like shows and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, every once in a while. Yeah. No, not all the time, but sure. I see her around.
Does she look happy?
Oh yeah, they're doing like a lot of little bits. They will have like inside joke things that they're doing. Yeah.
So what was your first experience with laundry? What do you remember being a kid? Peeking into the washer and dryer, smelling the fresh blankets come out.
First experience with laundry. I just remember trying to fit inside the dryer.
Ooh.
As a kid.
Okay. That sounds fun.
I guess it was fun. Tried to get myself in there.
Now, was it sad when you would do it and you realize you're too big for the dryer?
Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe that was kind of like a benchmark of maturity.
Yeah. I mean, you could still do it.
I couldn't do it now
with the right dryer and the right amount of stretching and sort of like yoga poses. There's a variety of different ways an adult male can fit in a dryer.
Yeah, I'm sure if it was like a very big dryer, you could definitely fit in there.
Yeah.
I have no interest in trying that myself, but I mean, maybe you could. I mean, how big are their dryers here?
They're huge. They're industrial size.
You ever tried to get in one?
I do get in them just because the temperature. Now it's not so bad, but the temperature around the winter months, there wasn't really a heat. So I just before going back to my my room, I would hop in the dryer and I just sort of stand there and brace myself and let it go a cycle or two.
Oh, okay. Oh, hold on. Sorry, just got a message. So
from who?
Oh, Rumrill. I guess he's just messaging our little Facebook group. He's
who's in the Facebook group?
It's no one. It's just me and my buds. I guess he's at the movies with Tidey. It's him in front of Metrograph. I guess they're seeing some of the Kubricks. Wrote this really funny caption.
What did it say?
Tidey's first Kubrick. It's like, I guess they're seeing.
It's not true.
Strange Love. Oh, really?
No. We watched A Clockwork Orange over and over and over.
Oh. That's an intense one to watch.
Yeah.
A lot.
Well, not the whole thing, just certain scenes.
Oh, okay. What scenes? Do I even want to ask? What scenes?
Nah.
Okay.
So now you use the clean and green.
Yep.
You sit there. What do you think about?
I usually don't sit there because it's very close to my house. So
Actually, what are the suds in your buds? Hold for bumper. So you're sitting there. What are you listening to?
What is... Oh, suds in my earbuds?
Yeah.
And suds means...
In the
song?
laundromat.
And suds is... Well, I kind of get the buds pun, but what is the suds? Suds is supposed to mean song?
Yeah.
It's a bit of a stretch, kind of, I feel like.
Well, I mean, if maybe there's a laundry theme song that you're listening to.
I don't even know any laundry theme songs. Are there?
Yeah, there's a lot. Like the Legend of the Clorox. Boom, boom, ba-doom, doom, doom, doom. The water could use... You know that song?
I haven't heard that.
Keeps the dryer spinning. Up all night to get tired. We're up all night to get sides. We're up all night to do clothes. We're up all night to do laundry.
Yeah.
Ed Train.
That's a Daft Punk song, but you changed the words.
No, Ed Train changed the words. Edward Train.
I don't know who Ed Train is. Well, that sounds pretty funny, I guess. No, I don't listen to anything at the laundromat. I usually just go home, do some errands or something, and then
I can't help but feel like there's a strained conversation here.
Why?
Well, you keep bringing up Tidey.
I do not. I'm sorry. I didn't.
I mean, I guess I brought up Tidey first, but now I keep bringing up Tidey.
Sorry.
Yeah, you could just turn the phone off for the duration.
Yeah, Rumrill. I texted another picture of.
If you've got your phone, actually, could you pull up a song for me?
Yeah, I can try. What?
Yeah, Edward Train, Do Laundry, Get Lucky, Daft Punk parody.
Yeah, it's.
I haven't heard this song in forever.
Sure.
And I'm really jonesing for it.
Yeah, I'm not finding it on Spotify.
It's not on Spotify, actually. It's a YouTube exclusive.
Yeah, I don't have the YouTube app on my phone. I'm sorry.
You could just use the web browser.
I guess Rumrill and Tidey are at the concession stand. Tidey likey the popcorn was the caption. It's funny. Yeah. They're always doing these funny inside jokes. So usually I find it annoying, but for some reason Rumrill's really happy with her. So I don't know. I like it.
I get it.
Yeah.
Well, how's the outside world in general? What's going on? I really, I don't read the newspaper. I just kind of hear word of mouth from, my boys, the Nation of Islam, and that's very kind of, specific news.
Sure.
And then we got one TV that plays Netflix.
One TV that plays Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool because there's a lot of stuff on Netflix. So, I would.
Ozark. The guys love Ozark.
That's a Jason Bateman TV show? I haven't seen that one.
But don't worry, there's like death and stuff in it.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I haven't seen it. More of an idiot abroad guy myself.
Okay, is that on Netflix?
It is.
Okay, I'll check it out. That's Carl Pilkington.
Yep.
A lot of people say I have a similar laugh to Ricky Gervais.
Oh. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, a little bit.
Say something funny.
Sure it happens. If I'm being honest, I feel like you were really trying hard to make your laugh sound like Ricky Gervais. Because I remember
got a charming laugh.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like you were trying. very hard to make it sound like
I
him.
did force it a little because I heard the joke before.
A little bit. Anyway, well, let's see here. What's going on in the world? Well, there's everyone's talking about the Laurel and Yanni debate.
What?
So this will be very fresh when this podcast comes out. Yeah. Apparently, there's like a audio recording. Someone saying, some people think it sounds like Laurel. Some people think it sounds like Yanni.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
What does it sound like?
Well, I hear Laurel, but some people hear Yanni. And, that's the big thing. That's the biggest thing that's happening right now.
That's the biggest thing right now?
In the world? Yeah.
Like if you were to open Twitter, it wouldn't be news about like Trump or something. It'd be
there's something going on in Gaza, but really the big thing is Laurel versus Yanni. Yeah.
All right.
I would say that's the most important thing.
But you have to hear the clip to get it.
Yeah, you have to hear the clip. And Ozark was renewed for another season. So.
Oh, yay!
It's another big thing.
That is pretty good news.
You might like.
Yeah. How's your personal life?
Personal life is all right.
Yeah.
Nothing too much to speak of.
You having sex a lot?
Hands on the table, Davis.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You're having sex a lot.
I didn't really come on the podcast to talk about that.
All right. Fair enough. It's not about laundry.
It's a little personal. No, it's not about laundry. I mean, we can talk about stuff that's not about laundry, but I don't really want to get into my own personal sex life, but we can talk about
I get
sex in a general sense, maybe. Yeah. I don't know.
How about shows? How's the comedy scene?
Oh, the comedy scene's good. I'm doing your old show next week. I'm pretty excited.
Oh, the special.
Yeah, Rumrill took it over.
Yeah, I heard.
It's like thriving right now. It's nuts. It's
thriving. I mean, it's always been an uphill battle when I was.
Yeah. No, it's not like that anymore. It's like it's getting some big time guests and
shit.
I don't know,
like
just
famous
like
people.
Oh yeah, yeah. You had the entire cast of Stranger Things on there last week.
Oh, the kids.
Yeah, the kids stayed up past their bedtime. We were all making that joke. We're like, you're up past your bedtime, Millie Bobby Brown.
They got school in the morning, right?
Yeah. But yeah, the whole thing is really booming. Actually, like he's co-hosting with Tidey, and at first I was like a couples thing, but actually they're really good. They're really good together. They're really funny. They have like a lot of like natural chemistry, which is kind of cool.
Moshe Kasher and Natasha Leggero.
Yes, very much so.
That could be
but like
Tidey.
funnier. So yeah, I mean, it's like that's pretty much their show, and it's taken off. They had an article in the New York Times. They're always featured in like Time Out.
Really? We were never
big split side.
Time Out never put it.
Really? Never a Time Out recommends?
Never, not a single time.
Oh, I mean, it's like kind of like a staple now. It's like Time Out recommends.
I mean, I was in the New York Times too, but
yeah,
under other circumstances.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
but
although there was rumblings of a certain thing I did, murder, that I didn't do. Mm-hmm. So I get it now. I get what Trump is saying.
There's rumblings that you committed murder.
Well, it insinuated that I am a accused murderer.
Okay. Who did you may or may not have murdered?
I don't know his name.
It's a he.
I don't know I don't know who. I assumed I would murder a guy, but I don't know. I don't live. Yeah.
You're sweating. Are you okay?
Yeah. I just gotta.
You're like really like beet red right now. You're kind of sweating. Did you murder someone?
No.
You can tell me. I'm your friend. Yeah.
Maybe.
All right.
Can we talk in code?
Sure. I don't I don't know what kind of code we talking.
Let's just use Red Hot Chili Pepper references.
Okay.
That's kind of the code I've been using.
Okay.
So I don't ever want to feel like I did that day.
Okay.
Yeah. But
suck my kiss.
Oh, yeah, blood sugar sex magic. Yeah.
Sickalicaminga.
I dream of Californication.
Yes. You're breaking the girl. Sounds like.
Love roller coaster. Yep.
Yeah, totally. Scar tissue that I wish you saw.
Well,
get on top.
What? What does that mean?
I honestly didn't know what any of it meant. I was just kind of going along with the code. That's a Red Hot Chili Pepper song. You ever heard Californication?
Yeah, I don't remember that part of it. But I was kind of following things along pretty well.
Really?
You didn't notice my eyebrows moving? Sort of like doing the Jack Black.
Were they moving?
Yeah.
I didn't really. That's like a very subtle brow move.
Like black bandana, sweet Louisiana. Like, do you know what I was intending to say there?
No, I mean, I saw kind of a wink while you said it.
It was a homeless guy.
Oh, okay.
And he had it coming.
Okay. What did you? I mean, how did he have it coming?
Under the bridge.
Uh-huh.
You know, I had recently moved to Daney, California, and I was, down on my luck, so I needed a scar tissue, and I don't ever want to feel like I did that day to a sweet Louisiana.
Hi, Forever Dog listeners. It's Manila Luzon.
And Latrice Royale.
This year, we've seen what staying silent can do. And right now, you have an unprecedented opportunity to speak up. Cast your vote and be heard.
It's never too early to register to vote, but it might be too late before you know it.
We want to help make it easy for you to register and have a plan for November 3rd, or before if early voting is an option in your state, so that your country can finally reflect your values.
Go to foreverdogpodcast.com/vote to register. Check on your registration often and learn how to fill out your ballot.
Each state is different, so make sure you're following local rules and regulations.
And remember, your voice, your vote.
That's foreverdogpodcast.com/vote.
Take care of yourselves and take care of each other.
It's Jonathan Braylock,
James III,
and Gerard Milligan from Black Men Can't Jump in Hollywood.
On our podcast, we rate, review, and analyze films in the context of race,
discussing Hollywood's diversity and representation issues,
and talk to experts in the field.
Experts like ourselves, because we're working actors and writers, so we know what we're talking about.
Except James.
We vary it up between huge blockbuster hits and beloved cult classics such as Higher Learning,
Independence Day,
Loose,
Sorry to Bother You,
Blade,
Parasite,
Blindspotting,
Hustlers,
and Cats. Yes, y'all, we reviewed Cats.
And don't forget Hancock, which may or may not be a good movie.
It's not a good movie, so please check out and subscribe to Black Men Can't Jump in Hollywood.
Only on the Forever Dog Podcast Network.
And we'll all try to figure out if Hancock is a good movie or not. Together.
New episodes every Monday.
Unless you listen to left-handed radio, you won't know what left-handed radio is.
All right. Well, I didn't follow a lot of that, but I'm not sure I can condone that.
I almost killed the guy recently. Okay. I Black Dahlia'd somebody, and that's not code.
Okay. I'm not sure I remember exactly what happened with the Black Dahlia situation.
You remember the Joker, the Heath Ledger one?
Yeah.
You know, when he's like, I want to know how I got these scars.
Yeah, he cut.
Yeah, I did that to this guy, Carlos Delgado. Jesus. He's been giving me shit since I showed up.
He's in prison. I just saw him at like a stand-up show at Artichoke Pizza. He's in prison?
Is this the same Carlos Delgado?
Okay, maybe there's two. I'm sorry.
I mean, I guess it seems like a common name. Who's this Carlos Delgado?
There's another comedian.
Oh. Well, cool. Check out that Carlos Delgado. The one I didn't slit from cheek to cheek.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't... That is... You're like smiling while you say that. And it's like... I don't think that's like a fun thing.
Well, in the same way I sort of get Trump, I also sort of get the Joker.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have to disagree with you there, man. Your politics were not like that.
Well, I'm not pro-Trump.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I'm definitely anti-SJW sometimes. But, what?
Nothing. You're sounding a little alt-right trolly to me.
Alt-right? Adam Carolla is not alt-right. He hates the alt-right. But I would say my political leanings line up with Adam Carolla's.
Okay, well, I don't really agree with a lot of his political leanings, so
what is there to disagree with? He just tells it like it is.
Okay. Well, we're going to have to, I think, agree to disagree on this one, because otherwise we're going to get into a pretty messy debate here.
That's fine.
Sorry. Rumrill. Picture. He actually texted us something pretty naughty. It's a picture of Tidey on his lap. He said, "Movie head."
What direction was she facing?
Like 70 degrees toward him. 70-degree angle toward him.
Let's put some stuff out on the clothesline. Hold for bumper.
Did I hold long enough?
Sometimes the hold for bumpers are just a second for me to catch my breath. Still hold for bumper.
Okay. Well, you were talking, so I just thought I could.
This will be edited after and fixed in post.
I know. I've actually listened to some of them, and I never hear the bumpers.
Well,
so that's one thing I wanted to ask about.
Those motherfuckers at Forever Dog, which is a multimedia conglomerate, they need to remember who is paying their bills.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And it is the most important podcast of our generation.
Yours is.
Yes.
And you're paying their bills.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. I haven't heard a lot of. I never hear any advertisers on the bumpers. I was just curious how you're making money then.
Well, I mean, the Patreon is doing well.
Okay. Oh,
I'd say we're cool. Chapo level.
Okay. That's awesome. I didn't know that. Congratulations.
Yeah.
It's great.
I think once people saw that I could be a martyr for what I believe in, and I don't like to throw that word casually around, but I am a martyr. I know that.
There's one thing about you.
Yeah.
You're very precious with the word martyr.
But I'm using it without fear that I am a martyr for laundry.
Okay.
Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It's a bit of a stretch to my ears, but
who else has sacrificed more for a love of laundry?
Hey, you know what? I can't think of anyone off the top of my head that likes laundry that much.
Okay. So, I've got that market cornered. That is my demo. And who does laundry? Everybody.
Yeah, everyone.
Let me smell your cut.
What was that?
That's just ignore him.
He's staring at me like really hard.
Yeah, it's
making me really uncomfortable.
Hey, but no, I'm not going to talk to him.
You're not? Do you know him?
I do know him, but I would rather not.
He's making one of these gestures, where he's drawing his finger across his neck.
Yeah, he probably says you have a nice neck.
I don't think that's what he means. Honestly, it's kind of. Can you if you know him, can you please say something? Hey, guard, I got a situation with this guy.
I don't know you.
Yeah.
Right. The guard's not going to help me?
No, it's sort of fend for yourself here, which is sort of why I was able to Black Dahlia Carlos Delgado.
Okay. Well. Yeah, I feel kind of uncomfortable then. But I'll power through it. Yeah, because I did promise you that I would be here.
So what do you want to air out on the clothesline?
I guess laundry wise, I was having a little problem. I'm sure you guys talk about this on the cast a lot, but
I'm sure whatever you're about to say, we do.
Okay. You said that with a little bit of attitude.
No,
I'm sorry. I was just trying
keep
to
going. Yeah.
Talk about laundry with you. I am losing socks a lot, and I'm like, I don't know how.
Yes, honey. Yes. Been there, done that.
What is that?
What?
Yes, honey.
That's sort of my catchphrase.
Okay. All right. It seems very unnatural coming out of your mouth, I gotta say.
Why do you say that?
It just sounds very unnatural. Never heard you say honey in your life.
I say it after I say yes.
Okay. Is it like yes, queen?
It's
saying yes,
yeah.
honey? All right.
Sometimes I say henny too.
Henny?
Yes, honey.
I don't like that.
Why not?
I don't like when you say that. It just doesn't sound right coming out of your mouth.
Okay. I mean, if anybody wants to make some Podcast for Laundry themed art, I would love to market a Yes Henny shirt.
Yeah.
I of course can't wear it because I have to wear.
You have to wear this
jumpsuit
the uniform. Yeah. But yeah, I keep losing. I lose a sock, and I'm like, I swear to God, I knew where I saw every piece of clothing go from the washer to the dryer.
Mm-hmm. You know what I think about a lot? There's an episode of Family Matters. With Urkel.
I love Family Matters, yeah.
And Urkel had created a cloning machine, which explains why in later seasons there was both a Steve Urkel and a Stefan Urkel, both as
Yeah, I remember the subplot, yeah.
They were both walking the earth because there was a clone. But the first thing Carl did when he found out that Steve had a cloning chamber was that he brought out all of his socks that were unmatched. And he threw them in there.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a really good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta be honest, like, I just had it on the brain because I lost one of my favorite socks.
Yeah.
And I was like, the fuck, like, that's a really good sock. And I just kind of I hang on to that other sock because sometimes they pop up.
You ever think about playing God like that?
Creating a cloning machine just to clone my socks,
or yourself or another person.
I don't think I have the wits to do that. That's not really my
much to say realm. You had the wits.
If I had the wits and that was my
will.
If I had the resources I feel like I'd have to have a completely different life. I guess it's in the realm of possibility, but it's not something I think about a lot.
I think about that general topic a lot.
Really?
Like, what if I were God?
Yeah. Do you have something you would do as your first order of business?
It'd take a lot of people out.
I don't know. Okay.
What happens in the Infinity War?
Well, I don't. Do you want me to tell?
Well, we're not going to get it for months. Spoiler alert.
Well, spoiler alert if you haven't seen Avengers, cover your ears. But Thanos takes out pretty much half the population.
Yeah, I'd do something like that, but I'd specifically pick who I want.
Who do you want?
I feel like if I start naming names,
yeah,
it's gonna get weird.
I don't know, man. I don't like this side of you. This is nasty.
What's nasty about it?
I don't know. You're just you're in prison.
You cunt.
All right.
Ignore him. What's this nasty about?
I'm trying to ignore him, but he's making really lewd gestures.
Well, you said nasty pretty loud, so.
I didn't. Okay. I don't really know. That's my fault. Guys, really making me. Are you really not going to do anything, Guard?
I'll know you.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I don't like this.
Joe Rumrill.
What about him? You would take him out?
Yeah.
No, man. He's one of my good buds.
Danny Tamborelli I'd also take out.
He was one of your friends.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that have come on the show that...
Me?
I don't know.
What's that mean? I've never done anything to you. I'm actually being really nice by coming here.
You are being nice. I wouldn't say really nice.
Okay. Sure. I'm... You know, a lot of people don't want to have a whole lot to do with you, so I feel like I'm doing the nice thing coming here.
Okay, that's fine. So clothesline, you lose your socks, then what?
Then I don't know.
Do you ever think
I don't
of
really
buying,
do anything?
You ever think of buying a collection of the same socks?
I could do that. Yeah. I could buy a collection of the same socks. I guess I just don't really want to. It seems like an unnecessary.
You see,
because I have other socks.
Now I'm helping you.
Yeah, I guess you're helping me. That guy, he's making a choking gesture around his neck, and then with his other hand,
he choking?
He's making a dick in the mouth gesture.
Maybe he was eating and he's choking on something.
Well, he doesn't look like he's choking. He's not choking. He's just making the gesture. I can tell the difference between someone who's actually choking and just making the gesture. And he's like looking, and his eyes are bloodshot.
Yeah.
And he's staring me down. And this sucks, dude. Honestly, like, I really hope we're even after this. I woke up at 5 a.m. to come here. This guy's making gestures. The guard isn't helping. You're being mean.
I'm not being mean.
You're
fuck
saying
you. I'm not being mean.
You just said fuck you. You said you're going to kill Joe Rumrill. You said you wanted Thanos.
Look. Here's... Can you do me a favor and then we'll beat you in?
I'll hear what it is. I'm not going to promise.
Tell Joe Rumrill there is a path to him not getting... let's just say... Hot Metal 45. If we're using the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Hot Metal 45.
I don't really know Red Hot Chili Peppers that well.
I don't think you need to know the Red Hot Chili Peppers to know what that means.
If he doesn't want to end up, I don't ever want to feel like I did that day. Then he needs to talk to me.
Okay.
And there's one very simple path to it.
Sure.
And then we'll be copacetic. We'll be fine.
Okay. I mean, I feel like he'll hear that when this episode comes out, so I don't really need to tell him that. He'll just hear it. I mean, you kind of just did tell him. Okay.
Well, thank you for listening, Joe.
Speak of the devil.
Are you calling me the devil?
No, Joe sent me a picture. I guess he's at the commissary with Tidey getting fries. I guess they're sharing a thing of fries.
I'd love to. Just
Thanos.
No, break his neck.
Oh, I thought that was a Thanos thing.
No, that was me. That was trying to snap.
Oh,
breaking his neck.
Yeah. Thanos does that.
I haven't seen the movie.
Oh, this is really good. I loved it.
Cool.
I'm not a huge superhero guy, but I was like, yes, this is the best superhero movie.
Who's your favorite?
My favorite Avenger?
Yeah.
No Avenger talk anymore.
What?
Oh,
Time's up on that.
No spoilers.
All
well,
right.
I suppose time's up on a lot of things. Both this conversation, Joe Rumrill's life.
It's not time out on Joe Rumrill's life. I'm sorry if it comes between you and Joe, I'm gonna defend Joe. And
why?
You're gonna have something coming to you. All right, because he didn't do anything. All right,
gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna be a fucking warpath, and you're gonna want to steer clear and not get in my way. Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'm real scared.
Yeah.
Guy who does a fucking podcast about laundry. I'm frightened.
Okay. I see. Yeah. You know what? You'll have a lot of scar tissue.
Okay.
And I don't mean that.
What are you going to do?
I don't mean that I mean that literally. You're going to have scar tissue everywhere because you'll be covered in scars.
You going to sock dick me?
What?
Remember how the Red Hot Chili Peppers wore socks
on their
dicks? Yeah.
Oh. That was
wonder if those guys ever lose socks. Right? They're like, we got to go on stage. I can't find the sock that I have to put on my dick.
Yeah.
Flea, he's freaking out.
Yeah, that is a conundrum. Although I suppose, socks are around everywhere.
Socks are everywhere. That is true. That's one of the nature's laws.
But like I said, if you get in my warpath.
Right. Yeah.
But Joe, there's only one very simple thing Joe has to do, and he needs to talk to me. So
okay. You should have him on the podcast.
I already had him on the podcast, and he was a rude little pig. But I have there's a very easy way to get in touch with me. You need to call Rikers. And then what they do, they will set up a call time, which is usually around like 8, 9, 10 a.m. And then there's sort of a waiting period, but I'm very easy to get in touch with.
That sounds very hard.
No, the pathway is very simple. You can look it up online. There's a PDF you can download.
Okay. I'm not going to do that. But
well, you don't have to do that. Yeah. He needs to do that.
Right. All right. Sounds like a lot of work, my man. But I'm sure if he wants to get in touch with you, he will. But I think you just need to fucking cool it, man. You're just your whole vibe. It's just like
what? Name one
really
thing
angry.
That's fucking you disagree with right now.
You black Dahlian people and murdering people and threatening Joe's life. I mean, it's among other. I think it's a lot of things, but the murder stuff is probably the chief among them.
Well, some guys just like to see the world burn.
That's stupid. You're quoting the Joker. That's
the Joker quote.
Yeah. Oh. Or it's a Batman quote. I guess the Joker doesn't really say it, but it's about Joker. I think Commissioner Gordon says it.
Honestly, that was a wholly original thought.
It was not, but you can believe that if you like. It's definitely not an original thought.
Well, if I have my way, I soon will. You smell your cunt.
All right, that guy. You know what? I got to get out of here because that guy, I do not like him. Am I gonna be? I have to walk that way. Am I gonna be okay?
He's gonna probably try to smell your area.
I don't want him to smell my area.
Well, then get the CO to take you
through. The CO won't do anything. I have to walk out of there. Can you guard me while I walk out of there?
He stands up. He done.
He stands up. I'm done.
He done.
He done. Okay. Yeah. So I guess he will. Okay. See, I don't want to look at him. I'm not going to address him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm not looking forward to it.
He's going to address you though.
I hope not.
Sticks and stones.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess sticks and stone. I mean, I'm more concerned with him smelling me, if I'm being 100% honest, CEO.
I mean, there's a lot of things you could put in that saying that, like, sticks and stone would break my bones, but people smelling your junk won't hurt you.
Yeah, but it'll make me really uncomfortable. I knew this was a bad idea. Look, I really hope we're even, because I'm not going to come out here again.
Well, you need to tell Joe, and then we're even.
Yeah. All right, fine. I'll, if I remember, I will.
Can I see one of the pictures, specifically the picture of Tidey sitting on his lap at a 70-degree angle?
Oh, yeah. Let me pull it up. Oh, here it is.
Oh, that just made me more sad.
What are you doing with your hands? I shouldn't have shown you that.
Table!
Thank you so much for coming.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you for having me, I guess. Thank you for having me, I guess.
Get out of here. You're not one of us.
I know. I'm definitely not one of you. Just please, can you escort me?
Thanks so much for doing this. Yeah.
Of course. All right. Thank you.
Forever Dog.
This has been a Forever Dog production. Executive produced by Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey. For more original podcasts, please visit foreverdogpodcasts.com and subscribe to our shows on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Keep up with the latest Forever Dog news by following us on Twitter and Instagram @ForeverDogTeam and liking our page on Facebook.
The following phrase will be stuck in your head until you listen to Left-Handed Radio. That phrase is
Left-Handed Radio.
Duh.